Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to start reading Modern Money Mechanics. So this is a workbook on bank reserves and deposit expansion. This is directly from the Federal Reserve Bank in Chicago, written in the 1990s. So this basically explains everything you need to know about money. So we're going to be reading this for the next few videos on our credit section of the channel. So let's go ahead and get started in the first half of the Modern Money Mechanics. As you can see down here, Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago. So you can go ahead and Google this, just type in Modern Money Mechanics PDF and you can download it for yourself as well. And we'll have a link to this in the description box as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the purpose of this booklet is to describe the basic process of money creation in a fractional reserve banking system. The approach taken illustrates the changes in bank balance sheets that occur when deposits in banks change as a result of monetary action by the Federal Reserve System, the Central Bank of the United States. The relationships shown are based on simplifying assumptions. For the sake of simplicity, the relationships are shown as if they were mechanical, but they are not, as is described later in the booklet. Thus, they should not be interpreted to imply a close and predictable relationship between a specific central bank transaction and the quantity of money. The introductory pages contain a brief general description of the characteristics of money and how the U.S. money system works. The illustration in the following two sections describes two processes. First, how bank deposits expand or contract in response to changes in the amount of reserves supplied by the central bank. And second, how those reserves are affected by both Federal Reserve actions and other factors. A final section deals with some of the elements that modify, at least in the short run, the simple mechanical relationship between bank reserves and deposit money. So, like I said, guys, we're going to go ahead and just take this down piece by piece. So we're going to go over the first half of what is money, and then in the next video we'll go into the next section that's coming up. So let's go ahead and get straight into what is money. So money is such a routine part of everyday living that its existence and acceptance ordinarily are taken for granted. A user may sense that money must come into being either automatically as a result of economic activity or as an outgrowth of some government operation, but just how this happens all too often remains a mystery. So what is money? If money is viewed simply as a tool used to facilitate transactions, only those media that are readily accepted in exchange for goods, services, and other assets need to be considered. Many things, from stones to baseball cards, have served this monetary function through the ages. Today, in the United States, money used in transactions is mainly of three kinds: currency, which is paper money and coins in the pockets and purses of the public; demand deposits, which are non-interest-bearing checking accounts in banks; and other checkable deposits such as a negotiable order of withdrawal, NOW, accounts at all depository institutions, including commercial and savings banks, savings and loan associations, and credit unions. Traveler's checks are also included in the definition of transactions money. Since $1 in currency and $1 in checkable deposits are freely convertible into each other and both can be used directly for expenditures, they are money in equal degree. However, only the cash and balances held by the non-bank public are accounted in the money supply. Deposits of the U.S. Treasury, depository institutions, foreign banks, and official institutions, as well as vault cash in depository institutions, are excluded. So this transactions concept of money is the one designated as M1 in the Federal Reserve's money stock statistics. Broader concepts of money, M2 and M3, include M1 as well as certain other financial assets, such as savings and time deposits at depository institutions and shares in money market mutual funds, which are relatively liquid but believed to represent principally investments to their holders rather than media of exchange. While funds can be shifted fairly easily between transaction balances and these other liquid assets, the money creation process takes place principally through transaction accounts. In the remainder of this booklet, money means M1. The distribution between the currency and deposit components of money depends largely on the preferences of the public. When a depositor cashes a check or makes a cash withdrawal through an automatic teller machine, he or she reduces the amount of deposits and increases the amount of currency held by the public. Conversely, when people have more currency than is needed, some is returned to banks in exchange for deposits. While currency is used for a great variety of small transactions, most of the dollar amount of money payments in our economy are made by check or by electronic transfer between deposit accounts. Moreover, currency is a relatively small part of the money stock. About 69% or $623 billion of the $898 billion total money stock in December 1991 was in the form of transaction deposits, of which 290 billion were demand and 333 billion were other checkable deposits. All right, guys, so that is the end of the first half of the modern money mechanics. We just went over what is money, and in the next video I'll go ahead and finish reading, and we'll go into what makes money valuable, and then so on and so forth. We'll go into who creates money, and yeah, this is a 40-page booklet, so we're going to take our time and go through each and every section and completely understand it. So if you guys enjoyed that, go ahead, smash the like button, tap the subscribe button, and as always, I want to send infinite abundance to you guys now and forever. I will see you in the video tomorrow. Peace.